Me, and it's my weekly update of awesomeness that involves all me. So I am officially 2 full weeks into my diet, and so far so good. It's not bad. I didn't really cheat at all this week. Actually, it was not a bad week at all. I've added other things to my diet and tried to improve other things. I realized I was having a lack of protein, so I've added cheeses into my diet as well to kind of kickstart that. Now, I've kind of come across something really silly, and I'm not sure what's going on. My wife kind of gave me an idea, but I'm not sure yet. But I've lost a belt size. I went down from a 42 to a 41. A little less than that, actually, but about a 41, we'll say. But, you know, they only make pants in 40s and 42s. So, I went down a full belt size, but somehow gained 5 pounds. I'm not entirely sure how that happened. And I don't have a full exercise routine, so I'm not sure if it's a muscle mass gain or if I'm just going crazy now. But I did lose a belt loop, so I've lost an inch off my tummy. I'm not sure what happened there, so I'm a little confused by that. But other than that, it's been going really good. I'm still not at the official point to do my full weigh-in. I'm still 2 weeks out from that, so it's going to be another 2 weeks till I announce what my current weight is at that time. So on the diet front, things are going okay. Still have a little bit to work on, still got a little bit to figure out, but once I have it all figured out, it should be good. How I feel, on the other hand, is an entirely cool thing. I feel great. I wake up in the mornings, I'm a lot more energized, and I just feel, you know, my day doesn't drag on like it used to. It just seemed like it would take forever to get through a day, and now it's like, it's just everything moves quicker, and I kind of like that. So hopefully that's a good thing. I'm not sure, but I am going to pick up on some exercises because I need to start now actually building the muscle mass. So we'll see what happens. Gaming-wise, I finally finished Torchlight 2 officially, so with my first playthrough character. And I should be uploading a video with the final boss fight for that. I'm also, throughout this week, going to put up a couple test games that I want to see how everybody feels about. I've got a playthrough for the first level of Hard Reset that I'm going to put on. And I've got a playthrough for one of the levels of Orcs Must Die 2. So I'm going to put that up and see how that goes, see if anybody likes that stuff, and maybe that'll take off a bit. I know Torchlight 2 has been pretty active, so I'm going to stay with that. I've actually started playing a co-op mission with a friend. 2 friends, actually, so I'm going to go possibly start posting videos from that, too. And I had a little bit of a fun situation happen this last week with Battlefield 3. I got an email over the weekend that said, over last weekend, that said, hey, your account email, your Origin account email has been changed. Just wanted to let you know it's been changed, you know. One of those fun things that doesn't actually ask you, hey, did you change it? If not, do this. So I tried to log on to Origin 2 days back to test it, find out what in the world happened. And it wouldn't let me log in. It kept coming up, hey, incorrect, username not existing anymore, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, it's a little strange. So I call up EA to find out, you know, get my account working, call up Origin support. By the way, that number to find wasn't fun. You know, EA doesn't exactly plaster their phone number for support at all. You know, you have to pretty much know where you're going. So if you run into this problem, you know, we'll see what happens. But so I call him up, and I'm talking to the guy. He's a really nice guy, helped me out really nicely. And he asks me a security question, and he says, hey, what's your what year did you join Origin? And I says, well, hey, that was the year that Origin came out. You know, I joined Origin when it happened to debut. So I says, I don't know, that 2011, 2010. No, that's incorrect. Try earlier. 2009? No, try earlier. What's the point of asking security-based questions? if you're going to lead the person to the right answer. It didn't make sense to me, and I can see immediately how easy it is for somebody to hack somebody's account. As long as they know your login email address and can guess what year you joined Origin, they can change all your stuff, and it's retarded. That's not how something should happen. And the guy was really cool, and he did fix my first initial issue, but it just scared the crap out of me. So that was the end of the first issue. And then so the second time I had to call in was because right after he unlocked it, I'm like, all right, let's make sure everything's still working. And of course I had to change all of my profile around because the guy that hacked into it and did all his stuff just completely screwed with my profile. Enough so that when you tried to enter a game, it would come up with an EA is experiencing an error, and it wouldn't allow you into the game. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I call up again and say, look, I'm going to create a new account for Origin. Please just move all my junk over to this new account. So I make a new account. It's completely secure. I mean, I make it with a huge password. And I'm talking to the guy, and I says, look, let's try this. Let's attach a security word to my account so that if somebody calls in and says, hey, I'm so-and-so, here's the year I joined, reset my account, they can't do that. They actually have to answer a question based on the account, which is noted in the account, that they must answer this question. But my problem was, and I even had them write in the ticket, this is an exact response. If it's not answered exactly, that's not me. You know, I don't need somebody to sit there and be like, yeah, you're close to the right answer, because they didn't exactly say, well, give us the words you want to use, and we'll have that. They said, well, we've got security questions. So they asked some questions, and I threw a little loophole in mine, but you know, I just said, if they can't answer this exactly like this, then it's not me. They don't have permission to my account. So I was able to set that up with a second guy who was an escalated tech there. I mean, you have to go to level 2 for this kind of action to have one account merged into another, which is what happened. I had them merge my keys from my primary account into my second account, and then banned my first account. So if anybody tried to hack into it, I mean, they wouldn't be able to do a darn thing because the account's banned. And there's a note onto the account as to why it's banned. So, you know, nothing bad against me. And, I mean, it was just really, really funny. So I was able to handle that, but it took about 2 hours out of my time. I didn't feel like really spending doing that. And unfortunately, my profile, my soldier profile, is completely reset. So I'm back to level 1. No, you know, nothing unlocked, just completely fresh again, which I guess is okay. As a premium player, I was so rudely interrupted by my camera deciding to run out of battery life. All has been handled. Everything is cool with the Origin account, so everything should be good on that. So again, I'll be uploading some videos from Torchlight 2, Hard Reset, Orcs Must Die 2, Battlefield 3, and I'm still working on some Borderlands 2 video, so I did have a total blast with Borderlands 2, but Torchlight 2 kind of took my interest away. But now that I've beaten it, I'll probably return back to Borderlands 2 and probably try to do a full playthrough of Hard Reset. So, but that's the update for this week, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys later, and have a good day.